Oh, I honestly didn't remember where I left off.
This one is tired of waiting!
That's far enough. The storeroom is off limits. Ambassador Tarin weighs orders.
She did? That's different then. Show me her orders and I'll stand aside. Then I can't let you inside. Her instructions were very specific. No one gets in without her written permission. I'm to remain at my post until the Khajiits could riot. That would be bad. Very bad. Or a fire, of course. But the chances of that happening are slim. I'm here on the ambassador's orders. I can't leave my... Suit yourself.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot you myself. Trust me. Can I just kill him? Please?
What am I going to do? Have to clear all this rubbish before the end of my shift. Ambassador's orders, they said. Do you think so? I wouldn't want to burn down the embassy.
Oh, that's the fire we need.
You're right. And I can stay here to make sure it doesn't get out of hand. Thanks for the suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke? What's going on?
What's going on? You losing your job, that's what's going on. That's it. Oh, clearly, because I can't climb on that ladder. Ah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's get up.
Where is the guard? And what are you doing here?
Oh!
I'd expected you would solve problems at the embassy, not cause them. Do you realize what's happening out here? Oh, never mind. Explain what you were doing in that store. Why would she do that? Oh, never mind. Well, what did you find? Typical bureaucratic corruption. I expected better of the ambassador. No matter. Supplies can be replaced. What about the Khajiit embassy? Did she say why construction hasn't begun? What do you mean, collect stone? That should have happened months ago. They should be ready to build it. I'll talk to the ambassador myself. Put the fear of the Dominion into her. I'm surprised we didn't pass each other on the road. Get to those ruins and find that work crew. I want to know why they haven't done their jobs. I won't have Queen Iren's word impugned by someone else's incompetence.
Great. I'm the bleeding messenger again. Refreshing. Well, they seem to be dead, so that definitely explains why they didn't do that job. Hey. 2 many bugs here. I hope I don't have to fight many of these guys. It takes forever. And eliminate those things.
We need to talk.
Oh, look at you. One's alive.
So you're standing over the body of a dead wood elf. Nearly put an arrow in your throat.
Oh yeah,
Didn't I
shut up.
recognize you?
Can't you see I'm busy? What's up?
So you're standing over the body of a dead wood elf. Azerith, bind us, Ranger. We work directly for King Camoran Eredon. Saw you earlier in the throne room. The king had his suspicions about the missing work crew and asked me to look into it. Seems we both have a stake in this. I know enough. Khajiit owed an embassy. They're angry the High Elves are dragging their feet to build it. Seemed like politics until a dozen stonemasons vanished without a trace. The king sent me to find out why. Before the Dominion, King Camoran Eredon nearly lost a civil war. I came to see if the missing stonemasons were targeted by the Blacksap Rebellion. But Blacksap would have displayed the bodies, not left them as food for Horvor. The king suspects Ambassador Tarinwe has been up to no good. Little things, some of her associations. But he can't accuse his allies of undermining the whole alliance. So he sent me to deal with it. Ambassador Tarinwe used criminals to smuggle supplies. Never directly, but enough for us to notice. I'm not saying she had these stonemasons killed, but I'd like to ask her myself. Problem is, there's nothing we can do while she's in the Altmer embassy. If she left the embassy, she knows someone's onto her. She'll go to ground, try to flee, have someone smuggle her out of Grotwood. We should probably stop her. Meet me by the Middens at the base of the Elden Tree. I'll be there shortly.
Right. Can I just follow him? Never mind. He freaking disappeared. No, right. Seriously? Bloody lizards.
You have anything for Nagadu?
Sure. Certainly not the time when I'm going to start rifling through that.
Some call
Hey!
it junk.
Move it.
You fought the agents of Mehrunes Dagon and won. The savior of Firsthold.
Alright, thanks for the praise, but right now I'm looking for someone.
They call this place the Middens because it's where all the refuse ends up. We clear them out now and again, but they always come back. Necessary evil, I'm told.
Yeah, well,
Spoke with someone I trust. She's definitely here. We should get moving. We're not far behind her. Capture her, bring her in for questioning. Find proof she's behind this so Prince Naiman doesn't explode with outrage. Never thought I'd hunt a High Elf ambassador.
I'll never say never. Besides, she'd look like someone I would gladly hunt.
Smugglers, skooma addicts, and more than a few criminals. They keep to themselves, but sometimes they band together to repel outsiders. Kind of like a filthier version of the Dominion.
Well, I don't know about that.
Our goal is to find Ambassador Tarinway before she buys passage out of Grotwood. Staying in the shadows, avoiding unnecessary conflict, that's what I'd do. But there's a lot of ground to search. I'll follow your lead.
Can't you just leave us alone? Haven't you types already done enough?
Help me. I'm desperate.
You know, I'm also desperate to figure out where I'm supposed to go here. Like a bloody needle in the haystack. Really, every tunnel, every section looks exactly the same just to make it easier. Please do sense the sarcasm. Now literally, I'm going in for circus.
no husband here, my lord. My friends and I will see you forget your troubles.
Prince Naaman sent someone to the embassy. We have to leave before we're discovered.
Prince Naaman? We had assurances. It's too late! For the heretics!
Did we?
On your feet. You're coming with me.
Okay, I'm not arguing, but I
Where are
had
you
no
taking
idea
me?
that I actually stumbled upon the prime
To King
suspect.
Camoran Eredon, where you'll answer for crimes against the Dominion.
You'll have me killed and served for dinner.
Only if you're proven guilty. And if you are, none of us could stomach you.
Jesus, cannibalism is a
Now keep
thing
moving.
with elves?
Good working with you. I'll take her from here. You should inform the king of the good news.
Yeah, and she follows just like that. Okay. I honestly thought this will take way longer than this. But on the other hand, I'm not out of here yet. And I clearly have zero clues where I'm going, so... Here's another half an hour of endless circling around. Or not. Looks like the exit.
Whatever the answer, it now marks the center of the Dominion. Even Somerset acknowledges its might.
Would be nice to see More actual players rather than just NPCs populating the place. And they claim to have millions of players. Oh, maybe it's just me, but I don't see that many.
You've returned. What have you learned of the Khajiit embassy? Oh, good. Nothing I enjoy more than talk of conspiracy. Did the ambassador have a manifesto? They usually have manifestos. No matter. I trust you resolved it. Splendid. I'll allow you the honor of informing Prince Naaman. Why not tell him the duly selected High Elf ambassador was working against the very dominion she pledged to support? I'll sit in my throne and try not to gloat.
I don't like this guy. Big time.
I heard what you said to the king. Ambassador
Wow.
Tarinway, a traitor.
Those pointy
my
ears
wife's
can
killer,
reach
a
real
loyal
far then.
servant, and I, Queen Iren's representative in Eldenroot, required to thank you for your efforts. Very well. I'll provide no reason to question my duty to the Dominion. We'll interrogate Ambassador Tarinway until we know the extent of her treason. Then she'll die, as all traitors must. But no matter. Your efficiency in resolving this matter was commendable, and the Dominion rewards its servants. Ambassador Tarinway's betrayal could not have been more absolute. She knew the details of the ratification ceremony, which puts Queen Iren at risk. It's my sister's own fault. She thought to appease the Sylvanar and the Main by agreeing to this foolish process. The ratification ceremony ends with the orrery, an ancient device beneath Eldenroot. It will divine Queen Iren's capacity to become Empress, or some such. But Ambassador Tarinway assisted in the preparations. I must assume she tried to sabotage the proceedings.
You think?
Doing so would make Queen Iren look weak. No, we must proceed. You've proven your competence, so I'll ask you to speak with Melaras. He's an expert on the orrery and knows what must be done. Quite pleasant once you grow accustomed to the smell.
I know I shouldn't ask, but what do you mean?
The preparations for this ratification ceremony seem endless, but I'm up to the task. She asked how she could prove herself their rightful leader. The Sylvanar suggested the orrery nonsense, and the Main agreed. Of course, neither will be present to see it, yet my sister is held to her pledge. How unexpected. Khajiiti political excuses are impossible to discern. I know the Main will not be present, and that's all I care to know. As for the Sylvanar, he died on Kenathi's roost. Thought he could negotiate with the filthy sea elves.
He tried, at least.
King Camoran
That was a
Eredar.
particularly
It's beneath
interesting
his city,
conspiracy.
so there's no turning him away. And myself, of course.
I still can't stand this guy.
Please don't mind Prince Naaman. Ambassador Tarinway's betrayal is a shock to us all.
Wow,
No
compared to
matter.
that dude,
Orrery
this one looks
must
like a
work
garden gnome,
flawlessly
by
for
the way.
Queen That's what we will ensure. Enough to be of service.
Oh, seriously, the
orrery
height
hasn't
difference is
functioned
ridiculous.
As intended for ages. We planned to use some rather delicate magic to trick it into operation. But if Prince Naaman believes there was sabotage, we must look to an alternative method. Why? We'll look to
Hey,
the past.
Vanor.
According to legend, the orrery
Okay,
required
Carlos,
a skilled
I think,
operator, an alien source of power, and a divine
that's quite
spark
enough.
before it would function. Without all three, it won't do anything but spin. Quite
Not too bad. I'd say not too bad. Apart from that little something that the company I was about to order my stuff from for the paint shop. Yeah, well, they kind of stirred some shit, and I still don't have my stuff. But at least I got my money back. It's a bloody joke. Imagine that there's maybe 3 or 4 companies dealing with this kind of stuff in the entire goddamn country. And the one that has all the things I want ends up being a pain in the ass.
The heart of a numeral originally brought
Apart from
life
that,
to
not
the
much.
orrery, according to the texts. It long ago went missing, but a member of the local mages guild named Larinalda theorizes it's in a local Ayleid ruin. She's currently at the Reliquary of Stars, seeking the heart of a numeral.
Okay.
Wonderful! Have anything you find sent directly to the orrery. Once everything is in place, we can begin the ratification ceremony.
Great. What sort of shit? So imagine that enormous companies like Amazon, eBay, you name it, they all can and will deliver to a different address from the billing address. They do not care. They will send the stuff even if you order a freaking tank for 5 million. Doesn't matter. These people send me an email the following day I send the order that, oh, because of some fraud prevention crap they have in place, above a certain amount, they can't send stuff to a different address. Well, I sent it to a different address because there were people who could actually take the package instead of me because I'm always at work. But they offered me that they can send it to my address, but I'm still always at work. So yeah, they ended up refunding me, and now I'm trying to figure out if I can just simply pay for the damn thing, get in the car, and go all the way down to freaking West Sussex to pick it up. Because they're so full of shit. You can order everything, literally through Royal Mail. But one item is too heavy. And that's pretty much the heart and soul of the entire operation. So, yeah. That kind of shit. This is freaking Britain, bro. I'm getting so tired of how things are around here. Yeah, it looks like it. Even just if I can't deal with them over email, I just get my brother, hop in the car, drive down there, and you know, whatever the cost, just get the stuff and be done with it. No, I'm never ever in 9 years I've heard bullshit like this. And never. And I ordered God knows how many things. And well, wait for it because the story is still not done yet. So I told them that there's only 2 possible dates they can send the stuff to my address, and they come back to me with, oh yeah, well, they can do that, but in that case I have to, and I'm not making this up, I have to do a bank transfer instead of using my credit card. I didn't quite understand the reason of it, but I was like, fuck that. I just want the compressor and the rest of the stuff because I want to get started with this, even on an experimental level, because otherwise I'll never figure out if it's even
Blame her because you backed the wrong side.
financially sound to do something like this. So yeah, I tried to wire them the money, which went perfectly fine up to the point where my bank said, no, you fucking don't. And they brought up a few good points why I shouldn't wire the money. So that's that. The card payment has been refunded, the bank transfer has been grounded by the bank, and I don't even plan to try it again because there's no reason to spend another half an hour on the phone with the bank so they don't look up my account. Here's the kick in the teeth. Why I was like, you know what, screw it. Even if I can't reorder everything and we just blindly drive down all the way there and see what we can actually get. Because they would have added £18 extra on top of the final bill to get it delivered on the exact date I was asking for. So 18 quid would have been the delivery charge, and according to my brother's calculations, getting down there in his car would be 28. So fuck it. Worst case scenario, like I said, we'll just head down there and pick up whatever I can grab, even if it means I'm spending more money. It's just absolutely ridiculous from the get-go, and this isn't the first time that I'm running into something like this. This is different because they never told me that they won't deliver just because the billing address is different. But I had to deal with companies I know, and I've been ordering from them for ages. But they just kept throwing bullshit in my face. Especially with delivery dates. Would be simple. Like I said, this is pretty nothing simple here. This thing that literally every company I deal with on a regular basis are in the middle of nowhere. Overclockers UK, up north, literally the middle of the goddamn country, and I'm still all the way down south. So yeah, that's something I can't just ignore. Excuse you? Get up! Can't you see I'm chatting. God damn it. That's all. Jesus. So rude. Where was I? Oh yes. Overclockers UK. I even told them on one particular occasion that they should totally have at least a warehouse or whatnot somewhere near London, because delivery from them is just ridiculous sometimes. At least they're working with DPD, not with Yodel or the rest. DPD is full of shit as it is, but maybe one of those you can actually catch if they start doing stupid stuff. Oh, what the hell is this place? And they're literally giving chase. Okay. You know what? And I can get out of here. Fuck. Come back here. You started it. Yeah, well, it's gonna be. It's gonna be this. It's just the thing that I did send them an email, asking that should everything be paid with my credit card, because I'm refusing to wire the money. There's no point. The bank will freaking ground it the moment I click on the button. So yeah, I did send them an email. Now, if I pay everything with my card, how long does it take to put it together, and when can I pick it up, and how long they hold on to it after it's paid for? Because obviously I can't tell my brother from one day to another that let's just jump in the car and drive 3 hours without actually having the stuff ready to collect. Okay. In the meantime, I think I'm completely lost.
Approach, mortal.
Okay. I did approach and they started beating me up. Oh, come on. Freaking. Little shits. Whatever. If I had a car of my own, I would have just jumped in and give them some real shit when I get there, but I don't have a car. So the whole thing is completely stalling until maybe next week or the week after when I can get my brother and go down there. Hmm? Oh, for Pete's sakes. This is getting old.
You must end a great injustice.
The great what? Okay, now I've really had enough of freaking Jurassic Park level shit. Seriously. Wildlife around here is nuts. Yeah, well, the thing is, when I'm not at work, I'm right here. And to go to work, I definitely don't need a car. That's that. Besides, from one salary, keeping all the lights up and this whole operation going, yeah, I would probably have to work 60 hours a week, which would kind of defeat the objective. Because I wouldn't have enough time to get in the bloody car and go somewhere with it. If I was living outside London, yeah. Definitely. But in here, there's just no point. For you guys over there, yeah, I mean, without cars, Jesus. Seriously? Well, I don't have to rely on someone else. Well, this is a different situation, but otherwise I'm good. If I was really pissed off, I could get a train, go all the way down there, and get a cab to the actual store. But that would probably take more than 3 hours. I would definitely enjoy those never-ending roads over there. This island is bloody overcrowded. It's not fun driving in Britain. Mainly because 99% of the people who either own a license or don't, because that's not uncommon either, they just don't know how to drive. Most of them do have licenses, but that doesn't mean they actually know what they're doing. So, yeah. Not funny by a long shot.
So much to report, I don't know where to start.
I've little time for talk.
No. Wrong conjugation again. Why can't I figure this out?
Okay. I think I'm in the wrong spot. Hmm? The hell was that? Okay. I'm completely lost. I'm pretty sure it's the wrong place, but at least I get to level up a couple of things. I wonder, is there anyone who reads everything? I mean, seriously, you can spend like a good half an hour here if you read every book. Like, read.
A fellow seeker of knowledge. I can tell by the glint in your eye. The Reliquary of Stars is a marvelous find, is it not? Why, it recently came alive, though perhaps awake is the more appropriate word. One of my fellow Mages Guild scholars leads the excavation if you care to learn more. Think of it, I haven't seen Lara Nalda or her assistants in quite some time. Suppose it's a bit troubling. Say, would you happen to be headed into the ruins? I have this report to finish, but if you could check on Lara Nalda, it'd set my mind at ease. I'd love to chat more, but I really must finish this report. My fellows in the Eldenroot Mages Guild are, yes, of course, every dabbler in Proto-Alien literature knows. Many believe it's a metaphorical contrivance, but Lara Nalda thinks it's located in the walls of this ruin. If she wants to end such a promising career, more funding for the rest of us. Ooh, I'm sure she can explain her ridiculous theories better.
Okay. Looks like we're heading back in. I'm not gonna be able to rev this up. Not today, at least.
If you're trying to sneak up on me, you have some competition. These flying books can be maddeningly silent when they want to be. Sometimes in pairs. They slam shut on your ear tips, then flutter off. It seems half the library has tormented us since we tripped the wards. I've been trying to settle things down, but it's slow going without my assistance. Tedrini headed to explore the Flesh Gardens. Once the wards broke, I sent Behilir to fetch him. Neither returned. Mages Guild protocol says I should remain in place until aid arrives. I'm hoping that's you. Do be careful out there. These books are harmless enough, but they aren't the only things flitting about in the dark. Everything was quiet when we arrived, but bones and other refuse littered the halls. With the wards broken, it wouldn't surprise me if more than books are moving about.
Yeah, well, a couple of skeletons, nothing to worry about.
Are you, then? The Mages Guild petitioned the court of King Camoran Eridan for months before we were allowed to excavate. And now you hope to waltz through and collect the heart of Enumeril for yourself? Why would you possibly need it? Oh, I suppose that's a good enough reason. We've scoured the ruins from top to bottom and haven't seen so much as a glimmer. But if we do find it, the Mages Guild would be more than happy to aid Queen Irene.
Right. Down in the rabbit hole.
Another petitioner, so soon after the other. If it would hold still, I could capture its likeness. So many fleshlings running through the halls. Such obstreperous creatures. You seem a fine specimen. I don't think I have one of your kind in my garden. Oh, and it speaks. I just finished a tetriny, some of my finest work between you and me, though you couldn't possibly appreciate the detail. Why, you need to entertain me. There are a variety of chests throughout the gardens. I placed your friend's soul in one of them. See if you find it before my posing retinue tears you to pieces. The caretaker. I preserve everything against the ravages of time. Scrolls and books are easy. But the aliens themselves, they resisted at first, but they saw things my way in time. Have a look around you. They used to be. Turning a body to stone is easy. The trick is keeping the mind intact. If they hadn't settled into place so many years ago, I'd introduce you to my former masters. Pity.
Right. Oh boy. Here we go again. Bingo.
You perfidious slime! You'll rule the... What? You're not... And I'm... What happened? Ukezi. Why does that name sound familiar? Perhaps... No, I've lost it. Wait, where is Laranalda? Good. That's good. Then it hasn't been too long. I really should head back, get my bearings. Don't worry about me. I know the way back. Wasn't he back at the camp? I suppose Laranalda would know where he's off to. Always getting lost, that one.
Ah, so do I. Dragon armor. Well, in time. In time. Right now I only have this tin can to wear. Ooh, that's a big one. Let's pick a fight. Nothing else here apparently. Yeah, good for you. Can I just pop over there and enjoy being roasted alive by the weather? Is it being cold here still? And this is one thing I actually hate around here. It's always just humid and cold. Last summer was particularly boiling, but still nothing like what you have. Oh, 2 degrees, Jesus, people would be dying here. Even 30 something is killing them. Yeah, it would be nice to finally go somewhere and I haven't been, well, recreational purposes, obviously, but I haven't been anywhere since Italy, and that was at least 30 years ago. I don't count Ireland because that's still this place, so yeah, it would be nice. Maybe at some point I'll have enough money drummed up. Nice. It's been a long time since I was swimming, apart from depth. I've been swimming in that a lot. Actual swimming, ages. Or just go fishing for that matter, not even swimming. So many things I can't do here what I used to. Here, if you catch the fish, you have to release it. Yeah, You can't just keep it and eat it. No, you have to release it. Eating the bloody fish is illegal, but torturing it in the name of sport is perfectly fine. All it takes is just money, really, and the rest can be done. And I can always get some days off. Quite a few days off, because it would take, well, at least a day to get there, a day back. Walls of wisdom. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Something like that. A week and a half. Well, that's the same thing where I'm from. Seasonal rules and size limits. Except if you go to a privately owned lake where rules pretty much don't apply. But those lakes are usually running with just a certain type of species. Not like whatever is in the region natively. No, just a few different ones. But in return, as long as you pay for it, you can catch whatever you want. Okay, completely losing my bearings here. Oh, great. How can a spirit get concussion? Okay, whatever. These guys are purple. Aren't they witch moderators? You know, the ones that lock your account up if you're being naughty. Okay.
Blasted Xarxus. I know I shouldn't have. Oh, another one.
Another what?
Hello? You aren't an illusion, are you?
Oh shit, I have to respond.
Thank the stars. You have to get me out of here. It seems I set off an ancient trap, but I think I've determined how those strange lights channel their energy, and how to turn it against them. Once trapped, strange creatures covered in eyes and tentacles descended from above. They reinforced the sconces with foul magic from their largest eyes. Those eyes are key. Extract one and use it to refocus the lights. It should break the binding.
It's so I'm supposed to rip someone's eyes out.
I don't know. Daedra?
Off to a good start.
The horrors of Oblivion aren't my specialty. You'll know those floating beasts if you see them. They have many tentacles and seem quite nimble, like netches but covered in eyeballs.
Great. Oh. Hello. Hey. Yeah, well, it has some pretty interesting coverage. I still don't think I should pay for another new game. Time being.
Why won't you come to me, my love? You hold my lock of hair, yet you are not him. Why follow the...
Jesus. Really? Yeah, well, there's quite a bit. Quite a bit. I did cancel my Ubisoft Plus subscription though. And I just realized that the remaining games I would play, what they have, it's just not worth keeping that £14 fee every month. It would take a lot to go back to Assassin's Creed again, but even then, I wouldn't play all the games.
Do you bring me a message from him?
Which would probably make the whole thing pointless again. As for Far Cry, yeah, I would probably pay for 6 and 5, and that's it. So the rest is yet again obsolete. And the rest of the games I just don't care about. Some of them are ancient, and as such, well, you know, some people love retro, but I really have to have some good memories about the game to go retro.
Oh no. I hoped we would join together in one last embrace before triggering our death with my voice. But I whispered his name aloud as I waited. Was that enough to collapse the stones? I should go now.
Okay. I'm gonna find that thing again. Wait a second. Ah, never mind. I only need one eye. Seriously? Okay, that's a... Okay, we can talk about that. They're pretty much lively for ghosts. Yeah. The only reason why I would reactivate my subscription would be Mirage, but that's not going to get released before summer. And why on earth would I pay for that crap all the way down? When they release it, I just subscribe and play through the game for 14 quid instead of the full price. And they can lick it.
Glad the eyeball was worth it. So good when a theory works in practice, you know? I was certain it was a good theory. All part of a scholarly process, my friend. But never mind that. I should thank you for your timely rescue. I'll head back to our camp. I cannot wait to tell Rinaldo what happened here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we still need that bloody heart or whatnot. Oh, great. Because why would I be able to open the bloody game? The hell? Okay, apparently that's another player.
Ah, good. Everyone back in one place. I was beginning to worry. And not a moment too soon. I managed to subdue one of the tomes. It's proven most enlightening. The Reliquary of Stars was created to preserve knowledge. This we already knew. But the book speaks of a deeper level, closed off from the rest of the ruin. I suspected the Heart of an Umbral was hidden somewhere in the ruin, and now I know where. If this description is accurate, the entrance lies somewhere in the Hall of Might. But there's something else. Would you come with me?
Sure. What does she have in mind? Something else?
Thank you.
Come with me.
Tedrini has behaved quite erratically since his return.
Oh boy, she's heading towards tents. Neither. Because I'm getting back into that throat infection again. So now one of these
When you went searching for my assistance, did you see
paracetamol
anyone else?
drinks.
Anyone intelligent?
Not
in the
fun at all.
inspectors don't count. Damn. That's what I was afraid of. The book mentions her specifically, some sort of caretaker. Her specialty was... well, there's no easy way around it. She controlled the minds of others. It seems even the Ayleids feared her. Maybe. Tedrini hasn't been the same since he returned. He's normally so enthusiastic about his studies, but he's withdrawn into himself. It's downright unsettling watching him suffer like this. I'd like to run some simple tests for signs of Daedric influence. While I do so, would you bring Behilir with you to search the Hall of Might? I suspect the Heart of an Umbral lays within its walls.
Yeah, well. There's only one problem with that. I have not. Otherwise, I would just get rid of this and just stick to whiskey instead. My throat would still hurt, but I wouldn't give a shit about it.
Wonderful. If this tome is correct, there's a passageway hidden in the library. I'm sure you and Behilir will find it.
I heard my name. What do you need?
Behilir, our friend needs your help in the Hall of Might.
A Hall of Might? So you think we found it? Oh, exhilarating! Lead away, my friend.
This should be fun. Well, quite a few streams, bro. Quite a few, because either you weren't available or I wasn't streaming whatso freaking ever. Yeah. This whole Call of Duty agenda is taking a shit ton out of me. If I was a good player, it wouldn't be a problem, but the more people subscribe to the channel, the harder it gets because you have to put something on the table. So, plain and simple kills in any multiplayer match just won't do. I have to do all kinds of tricky stuff to make it interesting. I don't know if you watched any of the shorts I've been uploading.
This looks promising. Let's start searching. Must be around here somewhere.
Yep. And that's all because of Call of Duty. Not because I've been having a huge number of people flooding to my live streams. It's all YouTube shorts, bro.
don't have time for this. This really is too easy.
Bailey, what are you doing?
Really? Ah, even slow motion, right? Oh, fuck off. Man! It's a little too late for this kind of shit.
What happened? Why did Behelia sound so strange? Behelia suggested Tadrini was under her control. A ruse, and one I should have seen. But if Ukezi has the heart of an Umaril, she can use it to restore her spirit to her body. We have to get it back. Through the door. We've never been able to open it, and I don't know where it leads. Quickly, after her. I'll attempt to restore the wards here, should you fail. We can't allow a Daedra to wreak havoc with the heart of an Umaril.
Let's put a quick end to this.
And with one final shift. Yes, I can feel it.
Right.
Where is that ugly thing? It should be here. You? What's happening? Try harder than that. You think me defeated so easily?
How many times do I have to kick her ass? Right, okay. Boy. Considering that I didn't even plan to stream tonight, I had to get up super goddamn early and then pull a 14-hour straight shift. I'm not doing too bad.
You! I hadn't thought you'd make it out alive.
Thanks for the
Ukase must have been
confidence.
formidable alone. With the heart of a Numeril in her hands, I can hardly imagine. You do have it, don't you?
Typical. He's thinking about the goods.
Wonderful. When all the flying books fell, I knew it had left the ruins. I'll return it to the Elden Root Mages Guild, per our agreement with the king. We won't need to worry about Daedra finding it there.
Yeah, I'm rolling myself, bro. This is literally my cue.
Very well.
Right.
So they're really going through with it, are they? I'd pay my weight in gold.
Ah,
to
good
see
for
more.
you. You're gonna be laying in the
I'll
river
personally ensure it
for a
reaches
few
them without
hours, and
further
I'm gonna
trouble,
be
don't you
at
fear.
work again in a few hours. Oh yeah. Well, first off, I just want to go with basic colors to see how I can actually handle it. Plus, you know, maintenance, cleaning, whatnot. And after that, you know, limit is my imagination. I'll probably go with non-figurative stuff at first, just to get the hang of it.
After I return it to the orrery? Perhaps I can research its properties.
Yeah,
once the
when
ceremony is complete.
I can actually handle it
If the
properly,
queen
and
allows,
it
of course.
the final
I'm not
result
going to
looks
stand
good.
in the way
Yeah.
of royalty.
Oh, look, I even get some clothes. Nice. And that's where I'm going to wrap it up. So, enjoy the river. I'm gonna enjoy just a tiny bit of water called a shower. And I'll see you all in the next round. Yeah, well, let's just have the stuff first, and we can talk about the rest later. And I've never ever had to deal with something so simple and yet so complicated, because the people I'm buying from have no business sense. And I even told them that. So, yeah, off to a great start with that relationship. Anyways, without any further ado, I am catapulting from the hot seat. I'll see you and the rest of the viewers, hopefully there's at least a few, in the next round. Till then, you know what to do. Subscribe, follow, like, share, and check out all the other links you can use to support the channel. And also check out those YouTube shorts. Every like, view, and comment helps to keep them in rotation, so do that. And this was me. Till next time, be cool and keep on playing. And peace.